And I bet you $100 if you tried this at a Papa rap concert and people would boo and throw fits. Metalheads are a different breed.
Ah, yes, or in other words,
I'm built different.
hey, sirs, just because you say you're different don't mean that difference is a good thing, my man. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another video for the day. We're going back in the good old r/justneckbeardthings, and if you guys would like to be absolutely amazing, show your support, and see more videos like this one in the near future, be sure to hit that like button, leave a comment down below to start up the wholesome internet discussions, and if you have not already, subscribe to the channel and turn on them notifications. Ah, yes, you know, just going to the convenience store. Apparently Costco sells rubbers, because that's the only time I could ever imagine that kind of bulk pack. Anybody looking at me like this, I'm going to be questioning existence in its entirety. Look, while you may have thought that buying all of those mangoes, yes, I know they're not mangoes, but I can't exactly describe what in fact they are, thought it was a good idea, or you thought that it was a pro-gamer move, all I'm going to say is this: it takes one pointy object for this to go completely to shit. Like, congratulations, my man, you just set yourself up in a minefield. This is Tang, just your average neckbeard. He is 26 years old, doesn't have much of a social life. He spends most of his days by immersing in Japanese culture and playing video games. Dang, just the Sims devs are just straight up backhanding people now. Dang, what did people ever do to you? I don't know why, I still like this. I don't play Sims, really, not my cup of tea when it comes to games and anything like that, but honestly, this still is like a little bit entertaining for me. Somebody please clarify for me whether or not this is something directly from the devs. Milady, toffee of quality. Okay, that is a very weird label to be putting on your sewing storage kits.
It's not that I can't get girls, it's that the girls I want essentially don't exist. There is 165.6 million girls age 18 to 24 in the US, and not obese, there goes 80%. And now we have 33.2 million. Non-vaxxed, there goes like 80%. Now we have 6.6 million. White, there goes another 80%. And now we have 1.3 million. Virgin, another 80% gone. That's generous. And that's 264,000 people out of 330 million.
Well, maybe if you weren't filtering out people like it's a buy and sell listing, then maybe you might be able to get somewhere. Oh yeah, by the way, you might want to fix the petri dish of a personality you got going on there. So much sexual power in one spot. One thing I kind of noticed about people wearing this shirt is, like, if you're at an anime convention where everybody has a general interest of the exact same thing, people were like hitting each other up like they were homies because they were wearing the same stuff. Plus, also props to the one dude. Like, there was a dude there that was like legit ripped, and he was whole decked out in his own version of this, and it was kind of cool. Like, you just randomly said, hey, we can get along together because we're wearing the same kind of stuff, and that's it's something you don't normally expect to come from this shirt. But at anime conventions, guys wearing this shirt, if they see each other, they automatically are friends. Would I wear this shirt or anything relating to this? Probably 100% no, but it was still kind of interesting to see because I was very much not expecting people to get along to that level while I was at the anime conventions. I also kind of think that if you do the exact same thing out in public, it's definitely going to get a different response.
It'll be tough, but my New Year's resolution, I don't know, I'm trying to read it as it's spelt, is to discover the other social circles. There are around 500 females on my Facebook, and off the top of my head, there's not a single one that meets my very simple criteria. According to statistics from the US Census and NCHS, and corroborated by other source studies, I am a 0.85% man. That is, a man that is between the ages of 25 and 55, 6 foot tall, $70,000 to $90,000 a year, unmarried, and simply not obese. You would be lucky to find one of me out of 100. Add to this fact that I own property outright, and no mortgage, have no children, and am freaking jacked with above average genetics, and the statistics for a man like myself easily falls below 0.5%, though I could not find reliable data on those 3 data sets. Those are each incredibly rare in and of themselves. The women I'd like to surround myself with are much more common, simply 18 to 25 years old, unmarried with no children, not overweight, white/Hispanic/Asian, any height up to 5'9", and any income level makeup of about 15% of the female population. So either the arid South Texas area has dookie selection, or I have some social work to do.
You don't need either of those. You need a reality check, because you would think that with all of those wonderful qualities you're giving yourselves, what are you doing here? You ever come to think for a single second that maybe you hadn't have listed something that people actually have an interest in when it comes to finding a decent human being? Maybe something you don't got, like, I don't know, a good conscience? I just broke down sobbing for the first time in a long while, and my cat came over and sat on my lap. Now she's just laying there, purring.
I just looked through your post history and couldn't help but notice you were a female. Got an OnlyFans? I want to see you squirt.
Dude straight up needs a dictionary, because I know for a fact you don't know the phrase time and place, or God forbid the word inappropriate. Hi, I'm wondering if this is still available?
Sorry, this is a gaming laptop. I'm not selling to women. It's not a sewing machine.
Okay, you can just stay pissy with your so-and-so called gaming laptop and not make $450. Plus also, why do I got a really weird feeling that your definition of gaming laptop is calling it a gaming laptop just because the box you got it said gaming laptop too? You know, I kind of wonder what this guy's thought process was when deciding to go with this type of hairstyle, if that's what you can call it. It's like, hey, what would you like coming in today? Hey, you ever heard of Reddit? Say no more. Get in the chair, we'll spin you around and do you up nice. Romanian authorities needed proof that Andrew Tate was in the country, so they reportedly used his social media post. His ridiculous video yesterday featured a pizza from a Romanian pizza chain, Jerry's Pizza, confirming that he was in the country. This is absolutely epic. Okay, I was legit curious as to how the pizza related to him getting caught. I would like to facilitate the creation of legislation that holds people accountable for the actions that they do online. Pokemon reveals plans to hold online trolls accountable. She has to be one of the most unlikable people in Twitch ever. I really don't see the appeal, and yet she's amassed an army of simps who treat her like a princess no matter what drama she starts. Now, while the holding people accountable online is definitely a good thing, I'm fairly certain Pokimane is not the best person to be saying that. Because hasn't there been like a various reasons that she's gotten temporary bans, and very much for stuff that would have get other people lifetime bans? Like, wasn't it like she threw a cat over her shoulder or fed her dog vodka, something like that? Because I know in a lot of cases, if you make money for Twitch, more so than others, then they're going to be more lenient with stuff you do because you're making money for them. I actually was able to look it up for clarification. It wasn't Pokimane that yeeted the cat, it was Alinity. Pokimane has basically been known for copyright in the past, though. Bottom line, it's a good message, but just not the best person to be saying that message. Ah yes, the good old historical gaming setups from the 1990s. This is very much the exact same thing as what you'd see today, except today now it just glows. That, and it's also apparently 8 times the price. Now this just gave me a little bit of a nostalgia trip, because like when I was little, my family went to Disney World and we wound up collecting a whole bunch of these little pins and everything, and I got a whole bag set up like full of them. I know for a fact I got one where it's Stitch as like Emperor Palpatine.
I'm a JoJo fan. I breathe oxygen. I work at a Tesco's. Used to work at McDonald's. What more? I write books as hobbies and scripts. I enjoy storytelling, and currently in a media course, and I don't know if you think I'm chill, hit me up, but I wouldn't hit me up.
I don't really know if that last part is a bit of a green flag to have on your dating profile. Just, if something says, don't talk to me, I'm fairly certain people are gonna listen.
I don't hate women. I hate the ones that get a university education and then marries an electrician. I guess that's why I'm an incel. I got my university education, and then every B at my level is marrying tradespeople left and right. The freaking plumber, the carpenter, the Danish prince was clucked by a freaking carpenter. Or if they can't marry down, they just stay single.
Ah, yes, because gosh darn it, people obtaining a degree from a higher form of education and then marrying somebody and not caring what their profession is.
Every man from 18 to 80 will always be more attracted to a 19-year-old. That reproductive drive is so powerful that if an attractive 19-year-old told a married man in his 40s with an amazing family straight up, "I want you to get me pregnant now and give me a baby," a large majority of men will throw all caution to the wind and try to get their pregnant on the spot. That is how it works. I know it's crazy to hear that because it's not fair, but we are simple and distinctive creatures following our programming. Similar to why you don't want a nice sweet guy who brings you flowers, always remembers special days, pays you compliments, etc. You want the mysterious, ultra-confident, driven man with his own life that many women desire. Your genetic programming makes you want that second man, and someone might call that dumb, but in reality, you are just acting on instinct.
I kinda wonder, for the people that make this kind of statement online, do y'all realize that kids cost money, and they cost time, and they cost effort, and they're not for everybody? That's the one thing I'm just kinda noticing. Like, too many people are just eager to go and have kids like with this kind of thought to their head and all, and not for a single second did it probably ever register, oh yeah, no, I need to actually make sure I can afford this. Kids are expensive, and what part of a 18-year minimum commitment do you not understand? But with that is going to have to be it with the video. If you guys would love to be absolutely amazing, show your support, and see more videos like this one in the near future, be sure to hit that like button, leave a comment down below to start up the wholesome internet discussions, and if you guys have not already, subscribe to the channel and turn on them notifications. I'll be sure to see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching, and bye-bye.